Hi, this is Dr. Kay Sweetser from the University of Georgia, and I'm going to try to give you one metric in about 1 minute. Let's talk about charts. So the purpose of a chart is so that you can present your data in a very quick and consumable manner so that your audience very quickly understands what it is that has been happening with your data over this particular time that you've tracked out for them. So in order to do this, you want to make sure that your chart makes sense, that you don't need a PhD to be able to read the chart, that the moment someone looks at it, boom, they understand exactly what it's trying to say. So what can you do to try to facilitate this? Well, you're going to want to label your X and your Y axis. What do each of these things mean on this side and that side? It's very simple. You, of course, want to say what each unit represents. If your scale goes from 0 to 100, is that a percentage? What was the total n size? If the range only goes from, say, 0 to 300, does that mean that each dot or each stack in your bar graph is a representation of one unit? What do these things mean? Make sure you're communicating that. When you have charts where it's very difficult to tell what the exact number is for each either data point or the graph as it goes higher, you'd really like to make sure that you actually put in the numbers in there. If you have a histogram where you're charting change over time and you see a really big spike, well, why not annotate that spike and explain what you think is causing that change in your data? So lots of different options here for making charts easy to read, but the fact is if you give it to your grandmother and she can't understand what it is you're trying to say in about 10 seconds, then you need to go back and rethink your chart. So that was one metric in about 1 minute. Happy charting.